Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah khayra khalqi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala mabad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We'll continue with the Surah Maidah in the ayat number 4 and 5. Inshallah, shortly, small explanation about these two ayah. We started last week with the ayah number 3, and we said the final of the ayah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking here what is the halal and haram for the human to eat. And also he said, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي ورضيت لكم الإسلام دينا. And today the Sharia is completed. So his meaning, anything is the Muslim he need to Allah to explain for them, and Allah explained in the Quran and Kareem and Sunnah Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Not different between the Quran and the Sunnah. What Allah said is halal and haram in the Quran is similar what He said in the Sunnah. So the Sharia is completed by Quran and the Hadith of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If the people they said no, we believe in the Quran and Kareem, and they are rejecting the Sunnah or some reasons they are, we can't say they believe in Sharia completely. Because the same person give you news, that's the ayah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, for example, is the Allah word and it's the Quran, and same people they say, the Hadith Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, for example, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, كَلِمَتَانِ ثَقِيلَتَانِ فِي الْمِيزَانِ خَفِيفَتَانِ عَلَى اللِّسَانِ. The two words is very easy for your tongue and very heavy in your the scales and the Subhanallah Azim. So it's meaning all these things who is give it the Quran and they give it the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam hadith or similar. So the last time, for example, when Allah said about the salat, you have to go prayer, but didn't say how many rak'ah you have to pray and how to pray. What you said in the qiyam, what you said in the ruku and sajda, or the tashahud. We will learn it from hadith Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So never, who is rejected in the hadith is a kafir, no Muslim. Doesn't matter he believe or what he want to say, or I believe Quran, I follow the Quran. Similar. So the hadith of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is one part of the revelation, the wahy that Allah sent for Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So here Quran talking, because why we tell you here? Because Allah said the Sharia is completed is one, and second one, some of the people they are thinking what is coming in the Quran said halal and haram. Yes, it's okay. And what we didn't find in the Quran, so we not say the halal and haram. We said no. The Allah, when He said اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي ورضيت لكم الإسلام دينا, so it's meaning you have to believe all thing in Sharia. Allah in ayah number 4 starts to say يسألونك ماذا أحل لهم. They are asking for you. The Sharia sometimes to complain few things different. One, sometimes happening something and the coming wahy to explain for the people how to deal with what is the rules about what happened. Yeah, we said as-sabab al-nuzul. Something has happened and the ayah of the Quran is come to explain for the people the Sharia rules here. Or sometimes people they are asking you question, what is the Sharia rules here? And Allah will explain what is that. Here Allah said they are asking for you. يَسْأَلُونَكَ مَاذَا أُحِلَّ لَهُمْ. They will ask you what is the halal for us to eat. He said قُلْ أُحِلَّ لَكُمُ الطَّيِّبَاتِ. Is the halal for you a طيبة. طيبة is pure thing. Anything who is the pure in Sharia is all is the halal. Anything in Sharia, the originally, and anything is halal. Until the time comes, some will tell you this is haram. All meat is halal. All seed is halal. Until the time Sharia said this meat is haram, this meat is halal. All seed is halal. Anything you want to eat, for example, from the vegetable, all they are halal. Only time comes Sharia say this vegetable, for example, is haram. Yeah, we have same in the meat. Some of the, for example, like we say, the pig, dog, a lot of things like this one is haram to eat the meat of these animals. Also, some of the seed is haram to eat them. For example, the drug. One of the way. So if somebody, not using like the smoking, but they are using like drinking, eating. So we can't say is a halal. So something is halal. Anything is Sharia said tayyibat is pure and is the halal. and وَمَا عَلَّمْتُ مِنَ الْجَوَارِحِ مُكَلِّبِينَ. Here we're learning few things in Sharia. One, وَمَا عَلَّمْتُ مِنَ الْجَوَارِحِ مُكَلِّبِينَ تُعَلِّمُونَهُنَّ مَا عَلَّمَكُمُ اللَّهُ. Especially that's time now we are giving training for the dog. Now, for example, police, they're giving training for the dog for something. Or they're now training for the dog to people, they are, for example, blind, they can use this one. Or giving training for the dog to do a lot of things. In Sharia also is allowed to teach give training for the dog. And use it what you need. The basic thing we're learning is allowed, we use any animal, sometimes for eating, sometimes, for example, for riding, some like the camel, like the sheep, some for the food, and some of them to teach him, to give him training, and they do something for you. Here, the beautiful thing, before the ayah, he said, we have in Sharia, and the dog is haram, is to eat the dog meat. And also, if we touch something, the saliva of the dog is also najis. But here, what is Sharia talking like that? If you give a training for a dog, and he catch for you something, the animals, and give it for you, you can eat him. Didn't say that dog is a haram. From here, some of the fuqaha say from this ayah, because it's meaning if somebody has, I don't know, the team or something, they give training for the dog, and they get it for this man's money. For them is halal, because any dog learning go to catch something, because they're a special dog and they given training and they can go take the animal what they want. So here said it's allowed, for example, in this ayah, if somebody selling the dog and buying is halal, if you need for something, or who is giving training for the dog is the halal. Yeah. وما علينا جوارح مكلبين تعلمونهن مما علمكم الله فكلوا مما أمسكنا عليكم واذكروا اسم الله عليه. Here the ayah is remind again, is meaning if the dog or anything is given training and they catch the animals, shouldn't eat or kill that animal. If the dog is catch, for example, any bird and kill that one, that time is not halal to eat him, because the ayah before said al-Maidah حرم عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير. Shouldn't be that. And when the catch, you have until you take these animals should be in life. Yeah. وَاذْكُرُوا اسْمَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ, and you have to say the name of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and slaughter the animals, and you can وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ سَرِيعُ الْحِسَابِ, and you have to be faithful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah will quickly doing what accounting what you're doing. And the next ayah said الْيَوْمَ أُحِلَّ لَكُمُ الطَّيِّبَاتُ وَطَعَامُ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ حِلٌّ لَكُمْ. The next part of the ayah, subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala understand this when we're living in this land, earth, or in this dunya, the human need a lot of, and they can't live alone. We can't say all people should be Muslim and should be apply our Sharia. Now the human like that. Some of them they believe in this Sharia, some they believe what they thinking is right, and the human be until end of this judgment day and end of this Qiyamah, everybody has something to believe. We can't find all people be Muslim and all people be Christian and all they are be no believer. Now will happen. It's meaning a human from this day Allah created him by the iman, and when they separated, they're never going back again. Only we say the short time with the Isa alayhi salam, we say they're coming, and that's just only for that's few years. All people in Islam, after that they're going back into the shirk and the kufr. Ya Allah said, اليوم أحل لكم الطيبات وطعام الذين أوتوا الكتاب حل لكم. Here it said because we are living with other people, they have a different religion, a Christian, Jewish, like that, is halal for you to eat from their food. If, for example, I have neighbors, Christian or Jewish, it give me the food and it's halal for me to eat. If they slaughtered any animals, it's halal to have to eat. Here the one thing is important, we should understand to be clear for the people. People they think just only his name is Christian, or just only his name is Muslim, or just only his name is Jewish, so that's meaning is Ahl Kitab. No. That's the big problem we have for the lot of the meat when we're buying for butchery or just how to slaughter these animals. That's the problem. When you go to a lot of the scholars from the outside, they will tell you, because you're living in Christian country, for example, so is meaning any meat slaughtered there is always halal to eat them. Because they are Christian, Allah said. I will ask you the question. When we want to go slaughter any animals, doesn't matter education or any other animal, cow, sheep, anything. They are applying the law in Christian religion, or they are applying the law of the government, what they done this rule. Not applying the Christian rules. At all. We need in Sharia two things. The person who slaughtered the animal should have one of the religion, Muslim, Christian, or Jewish. Another part is the way they slaughtering the animals. So the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said here, for example, somebody is Muslim but not praying. It's not, if you slaughter animals, it's haram. You can't eat them. Because it's the kafir in leaving the salah. The fuqaha of the Sahaba, they never take for anybody kafir, who just only for the person who is not praying. So the person, if he is not praying, his name is Muslim. But never he pray. He don't believe in to pray, to apply Sharia in his life. Just only, okay, his name is a Muslim. He's not allowed to eat when he slaughters something to eat. Similarly, if you go to the Christian and Jewish, the name is Christian and Jewish, but he's doing. Similar for the marriage. People, they are thinking, okay, and she's Christian, she's Jewish, and I can't go marriage. Okay, she's applied it. The minimum we can see the person, for example, us in our Sharia. Person is coming for salat, praying, not meaning in masjid, but he's praying at home. Okay, we can see a Muslim. Okay, can't fast Mondays, Thursdays, Sunnah, like that, but he's fasting Ramadan. Even have money going for the Hajj, but never coming to fight with Sharia or ignore the salat at all forever and for like that. Similarly, if you go to ask somebody is Christian or he is Jewish, how they apply from the Sharia. That's the, so when Allah said "Uhil lakum tayyibat" and the first the food, وَطَعَامُ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ حِلٌّ لَكُمْ, and the food of the Ahl Kitab, the people Allah send them book, like the Christian, like Jewish. أُحِلَّ لَكُمْ وَطَيِّبَاتُ وَطَعَامُ حِلٌّ لَهُمْ, and your food for them is halal. وَالْمُحْسَنَاتُ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ وَالْمُحْسَنَاتُ مِنَ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ إِذَا أَتَيْتُمُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ مُحْسِنِينَ غَيْرَ مُسَافِحِينَ وَلَا مُتَّخِذِي أَخْدَانٍ. The next part of the ayah, and is allowed for you to marriage with a pure lady from Muslim, Christian, Ahl Kitab, or Jewish, any one of them. من قبلكم إذا أتيتموهن أجورهن محسنين, when you pay for them the mahar, the dowry, yeah. غير مسافحين ولا متخذي أخدان, is not allowed to take that lady like a friend, or I don't know, somebody living with you in your house. Just only for the marriage is allowed. So it's meaning, if somebody have an opinion, I go for a study to live in some of the European country or America. Okay, I'm 5 years here. I will marry for 5 years. And when I go back, I will leave the girl. No, ya akhi, it's haram. It's not allowed. In Islam, the marriage forever. And it's not allowed for people to thinking, okay, because they are Ahl Kitab or they are no Muslim, for example, I will apply the rules of the slave. Ya akhi, this is haram. She has a right, same like any Muslim lady, she has a right. So when the marriage, we have to give him full right when given. وَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالْإِيمَانِ فَقَدْ حَبِطَ عَمَلُهُ فَلَأَخَذْ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And who is not believe what to do that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said for them, or reject what Allah said, فَقَدْ حَبِطَ عَمَلُهُ وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And he lost all his good deed, what Allah said, and هُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ, and who is lost his akhirah also in. Yeah, subhanaka Allah wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. If you have any question, inshallah, I will answer it. Barakallahu feek.